Pretty much, I think pretty well for real. Just being a freshman, and I learned that some days ain't gonna be good. You're gonna have your good and bad days, but I'm adapting to it. So
Playing with Quinshawn and Travion, guys like that, what do you feel like you've been able to take from them so far?
I feel like I've been trying to take from them is just learning to talk to them. Just talk to them and learn from them. And they got my back and I got theirs. And they just when coaches yelling at me or whatever, they don't want to lift me up.
Sam, how confident do you feel that you're ready if you get called on to play in a big spot with this
I feel like right now, I feel very confident right now because I can take the meeting to the field any day of any day for real. But I feel like honestly like the guys but like in front of me like Quinshawn and Trey, they got confidence in me, and when they have confidence in me, I have all the confidence in the world for real. So
What are the biggest ways that you feel like you've grown since you got here in January where you were?
just really just learning how to adapt to this lifestyle. Like waking up in the morning and stuff. And just lifting and having to practice in the same days for real. So.
You look very comfortable out there when they're using you as a receiver out of the backfield. How much do you do that as a strength of yourself?
I feel like they know my personnel for real, and they know how to use me. And when you have that type of people around you, you can do whatever.
How much has pass pro been an area you've had to work on?
Oh, it's been crucial for real. I had to get in ugly situations. I gotta put my head down, and just dig deep.
How much better do you feel like you are at that now than you were?
Oh, tremendously way better. I noticed that it's more of a mental thing. You got to know who to block when you out there. You can't just be out there just trying to look for everything. You got to just slow everything down and just look who you're blocking.
There's been some conversation where Coach Day said, well, you and James have to play right away. I don't know, you probably didn't think necessarily when you signed like that's going to be the situation with the depth chart. Has your role and opportunity been different than you thought it was going to be?
No, I know we had more than the games we had last year. So I was like, oh, they're gonna have to get a break somehow in some way, and me and James gonna have to step up.
So you didn't feel like more pressure on you guys now than maybe you would have thought, like in the spring or when Dallin was here.
Yeah, I feel like when they all left, I was like, me and James got this for real. We got this, and we're gonna go do what we do for real.
There been like a moment where maybe you realized like, hey, I'm ready for this. I'm here. I'm ready to be a Buckeye.
Yes, I think it was in the spring. After the spring game, I was like, oh, I can do this, and I can play here for real.
What was that like? That spring game, just having a big game the first time this year.
That was crazy. I ain't never experienced none of that. Like 80,000 people in there, it was crazy.
Obviously, you're from Central Ohio, so like is that extra special for you just to be in that shoe?
I know I was electric. I had a lot of people that I haven't even talked to in years text me, or haven't talked to in my life just text me, or say something in the street. Cause everybody know where like I stay, and they congratulate me, and they talk to my mom as well, my family and stuff. So.
Yeah. You and James are kind of tied together. What kind of example are Trey and Q for you two, and how to operate in this kind of environment?
They really like slow everything down for us, for like in the meeting and out in the field. They make sure that we see something like they don't or we don't for real. So.
And then I don't know if you've been asked this. We got to see all of the practices last week, and it certainly looked like you got more and more comfortable as the practices went on, maybe as the shoulder pads went on. Is an accurate statement? Like, did you feel more comfortable as things went on?
Oh yeah, I just feel like in the meeting room, once I know what I'm doing, I can go out there and really just play football. So.
How does Chip Kelly's offense suit you?
I feel like suits all the running backs really well. Like he likes to run the football. We got great backs for real. So we're gonna see this season.
It seems like an ideal situation for a freshman running back where you're going to play, like Austin was saying. Coach Barr said, yeah, Sam's got to play. But you have the two All-American candidates, like the top of the room, you can learn from them. It just seems like an ideal situation for a young RB.
Those are the best running backs I've ever seen in my life for real. Like in practice, they practice like they would play in the games. Like all the highlights you see, they practice just like that. So and me and James, we take that. We don't take that for granted. We see them practice and we want to practice the same way.
What do you think of Quinshawn's spin move?
That is insane. I can't wait to see that in real life. I use them on NCAA too. That everyone else they try to ban the teams, whatever, in the locker room or whatever. I'm still using them. I gotta use them.
Really intense.
when we're talking to him? What's he like out on the field? You get coached?
Oh, same way.
Yeah.
Same way. He's old school, old school coach. And I like that, I like him, like, yelling in my face. I can take that, for real. So
What does your receiving ability bring to this team right away?
I feel like it will really help us out because we got, great backs, and they not really expecting us to, pass the ball, for real. So
What's kind of one thing that you've learned from James so far? I know you guys are the same class here, but I'm sure you teach each other at times.
yeah, for real, he's been a really good, great friend to me. Not just like a teammate, but a best friend, for real. Like, I go to him about anything, for real. So that's how tight we are right now. So
What's that dynamic like when you're competing with a guy for playing time? You came here to play, but then he's also a really good friend. How's that dynamic on and off the field?
I mean, we really don't let that get in the way of anything. Like, if coach got a plan for one of us or both of us, then we're gonna, adapt to that. So I'm not really looking to do all that. So
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
yeah.